Alright guys, so this is what we're going to be making. Let's get on with the video. Right, so to start we've got open a MIDI channel, then we're going to drop on a drum rack. We're going to be working in drum rack just while we find the samples and lay out the MIDI, so where all the notes and the patterns go in. Then we're going to export out of that into individual channels, then we can apply some processing. So let's find, I'm using the Noizu Tech House pack number 2. You can get this on Splice. I keep using this, but it's the best for Tech House that I found. So let's find a kick. I mean, that's pretty good. Chuck that on. Maybe that one as well. Then we're going to go for a clap. Let's try that one. So we can drag a few on. Yeah, you can do this with any sample pack. Just try and stick to the same sample pack. As I've said previously, they all have the same processing, so it's just less effort for you in terms of finding the volume, applying compression, etc., because they've already been processed. Yeah, we want a nice snappy one. Michael Bibi uses a lot of snappy drum hits, like thuddy and snappy, I'd say. So let's also go for open hat. See, that's good, but it's not very bright, so find a closed. So we've got open, closed. What else are we gonna need? Probably a bit of percussion, like a little snare hit or something. There we are, snares. That sounds quite cool. Try that one as well. I mean, they're all the same, just pitched down. Obviously not that one, but yeah, right, so let's get in with the MIDI. Let's do, start with a 3 bar. You can always make it bigger. Insert MIDI clip, and here we go. So obviously the kick is going to hit on every beat. Let's turn up the BPM. Let's go for about 125. So in Hanging Tree, he does add, yeah, a bit of variation to the kicks. So let's try and add that now. See, that sounds pretty decent. Maybe chuck one in here. Where else? Probably. And yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Maybe even the double hit could go there. Let's try it first. Yeah, I think just leave it at that. Right, then obviously claps. So what we got? We can always layer them. So yeah, that's going to go on every other beat. Okay, let's try the other clap, because that sounds a bit dull. Oh. Quickly just turn that down a bit just while we're making it. So this one, shut the volume down a little bit. I'm not mixing it here, I'm just getting the volume right so it's listenable for you guys. So now we've got that in, let's maybe go for the open hat. So that's going to go on every off. Yeah, okay, that's pretty decent. Let's maybe go for a little snare now. Let's try it here. No. Nah, that ain't working. That first one I'd say works. Let's try here. Yeah, could work. Could work. It's all just a matter of playing around with it. Give me try this note. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. What else? Let's go for... We can always come back, add a bit of snare. Let's duplicate that for now. Chuck a little snare in here maybe. Yeah, no, that ain't working. Let's leave that for now. Let's leave it for now. It's because we've got the triple kick going on, so I think it can maybe be a bit much. But yeah, definitely leave that there. Definitely leave that there. Okay, let's also then add a bit of movement with some closed hats. So that'd be too much, wouldn't it? Let's go. Maybe delete that one because you kind of want to. A lot of people at the moment are layering the open hats with closed hats, and I do that myself. But sometimes it's just best to keep it simple and let your open hat breathe. So for this case, we're going to let it breathe. Let's add some variation. Sort of a bit like making a hip hop beat. Yeah, let's try it on there anyway. Fuck it. Yeah, let's add some more of these. Let's try them in here. In fact, let's duplicate these ones. Delete that. Let it breathe. Got to respect the open hat. Let's try it here. Again, delete that. Maybe lower that a bit. Change the variation. Maybe lower that. Yeah, I think keep it like that. Okay, pretty happy with that. Let's now bounce it down into individual tracks. So this is actually a bit long, but it's the best thing to do. So duplicate, 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 duplicate. I think there's what, 7 different ones. So have kick, drum, not drum, clap, open, closed, snare, go to the MIDI, delete. So yeah, when you bounce them down individually, it just makes it so much easier to edit all of them as you want. You also get the freedom to process the clap, the kick, the hat, just much easier. I mean, you could drag it onto here, onto each layer, but to me that's a lot of faff, and it's even longer to get all your levels if you're clicking through all of these. It's easier just to be able to have the slider. So yeah, bounce that down. Okay, so now let's put on some processing for the kick. Let's hear it. I mean, it's got a lot of distortion already on it, so not going to add too much in terms of distortion or effects. In fact, I'm going to leave that as it is, because this pack, the good thing about this pack is that all the levels are set right, they're all nice and processed, they've all got a distortion on. Yeah, let's go for the clap. See, that's quite a nice clap, but could be a bit brighter in the mids. Again, all preference. Just adds a bit more snap to it. See, before and after, quite a big bit of difference. These hi-hats, I'm actually going to add a little bit of reverb on them. Short decay time, not a lot of wet either. Just put them in their own space a bit. Pan them a bit. Gonna pan these snares. Right, now we've got this hat. It's like sort of standard 909 really. We could even extend the note. Doesn't matter on this clearly. Maybe let's go on the end, add a little extra. Okay, so now gonna add just a little bit of EQ, just to take out a bit of the low end mud, so it stays more with a clap. Boost it up. Tiny bit of increase there, maybe a little bit here. Before and after, you always got before and after it, because at the time as you listen to it you might think, oh yeah, that's really doing something good, but then you take it off and you think, oh, it sounds better without it. So I mean, it's subtle, but it's all the different bits that add together to make a world of difference. Let's hear this. So there's a lot of low end on that, just pissing me right off. So let's cut that right off. Let's even make these a bit wider. Let's grab a utility. Again, just trying to put them in their own space, because at the moment I feel like they are clashing slightly with the open hat. So right, last bit of processing. Let's go to the kick, put it in mono. You don't want it to be stereo, anything bassy, you want it to be mono, otherwise it's going to sound like shite on an actual club system. So yeah, last A snare, a little bit bassy for me. I'm going to add just a little bit of mids. Right, let's add some groove and swing onto this. So, groove pull. Open that up. This is the closed hat, so let's find MPC. These are the best ones. That and the Logic ones are good. So this is off the 16 bar, off the 8th. So we go off the 16th. This would be the 16th, whereas I presume that this would be like the 8th. Right. Don't want to go too much. 54, subtle, but you know it's there, so let's go for that. Let's even apply that to the hats and the snares. Keep the kick and the clap on the beat. Right, what we've got to do, duplicate that, so you've got a nice little 5 beat. Let's consolidate. Put it in a group. Drums. Go that. Drum bus. This is a great little plugin. New to Ableton 10 onwards. Don't know a whole lot about what it's doing. I know this is like a little filter, take off the top end, so I want to drag that right up. This is a saturator, and down here it's like a sort of gain limiter sort of thing. So if you're going to be driving it, you want to be knocking down the trim. You want to be keeping it the same level, but adding that saturation, which adds the character. And that is it. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Again, if you want to download this, you can get the samples from Splice, the Noisy Pack, or you can just download this drums from my Patreon. Thank you very much and enjoy.